Good morning, Beefy. And what a trying few days it's been. The management of expectations and what you think will happen rather than what actually happened. Anyway, as Lincoln said, drop beats, not bombs. And it's all about the beats. So, pollen count's high today. I did have the window open. The sun was out a few minutes ago, but it's not. And whatever's out is affecting me. Third coffee. It's been, oh, this is take 5 because I was getting out the wrong way. What am I talking about? Loyle Carner, not waving, but drowning. So what do you get? A nice gatefold cover, so that's the front. It's on the table. That's the back. And then various photographs. Recorded, I think mostly around London. I think South London, to be precise. Made in the EU, which is either GZ Media in Czechia, which is how now the Czech Republic want to be called, or possibly, probably is them. I think one's called Palace, made in Germany, but I don't know. Anyway, a nice sort of satin finish card on a gatefold, and then inside you get it's the same thing twice. No, it's not. So it's for my big Papa Bill and Stevie Smith. For without their, it's crossed out, words. These ones wouldn't exist. For my mum, French for Mills, Ryan and Tomo, for the love of words and trust in mine, and also for Benjamin Zephaniah. Without him, there would be no LC, which is right. Benjamin Gerard, try to get it right now. Lana Coyle, that's it, which makes Coyle Lana. And then a nice, again, oops, yeah, it's a trifold. That's the front and the back, and it opens up, and you don't get the lyrics. You get poetry, which I'll come back to. I'm afraid, Beefy, just black vinyl. Nice, really well produced. As in the physical pressing. It's quiet. It's, yeah, the music is wonderful. The sort of quality of the music. I suppose the audio. I don't want to get into platitudes like the sound stage and stuff. It's just well mixed, and his voice is. That's more the content. His voice is clear and crisp. What songs? I mean, he's again on this. You got Dear Jean, which is his mum, which I do find difficult. I never had a very good relationship with my mother, so I do find that sort of thing a bit. But if you just lean into it, it's fine. So Tom Mish is Jordan Reiki, I don't know. Overclef, Kiko Bun, Sampha. I've heard of them. Him, I should say. George Smith. And at the end, it's his mum. So you've got Dear Jean, Angel, Ice Water, Ottolenghi, which reminds me of I think he's Israeli. He reminds me of the chef, but I don't think about them. You know, still, it's coming home. Désolé, brackets, brilliant corners, loose ends, not waving but drowning, crispy, sail away freestyle, looking back, Carluccio, which reminds me of the other TV chef who, that's why I got into chefing, I wanted to cook it. It was the food program on BBC Two on a Thursday night, 8:30. Antonio Carluccio, show my age there. And then Dear Ben, which is her letter to him. The music, because that's what this is about. Just the Angel. just, I just, oh, everything. It's poetry to music, and Carluccio was obviously a friend. You'll never be worse than the first or better than the last, unless the last and start our own little past. Am I thinking that fast? Am I thinking that fast? Because when the honeymoon blast and the daylights pass, we raise a glass in the park, sitting back on our ass, and we laugh and we laugh. Yeah, fuck it. It's just brilliant. And I obviously got the first album. So my first, his third, Hugo, came out last December. I think I got it at the beginning of the year up at Loyle in Norwich. And then I saw him, keep banging the table, at Glasgow. And then a parallel I've got, Yusuf, Cat Stevens, obviously a lot older. Loyle Carner's only 28, he's 76. Him talking about life and the world and sort of the greater, how to live your life. Whereas, as I said, I saw him on Glasgow, I recorded it, and I watched it a couple of times, just his energy and his passion. And then I streamed his first album, which came out in 2017. Yesterday's Gone, I think it's called, yeah. Not Waving But Drowning, and Hugo. And the analogy, I think it might be a bit of a poor analogy, pardon me. Stig Larsson, the girl with the dragon tattoo series. So you've got book one, book two, book three. Unfortunately, Stig Larsson died, and that was just the end of it. Three. Excuse me. Oh, eyes. I shouldn't have opened the window. Obviously, young Ben is going to produce much more than three albums. Whereas this is but each of his albums it's like a book with each song a chapter within that book. But whereas that all Lord of the Rings, that's three books in one, where each book is its own complete entity, as his albums are. After three, it ends. As I said earlier, this is part two. Hugo's part three. And as I say, he's only 28. He's got another 50 years. So, I don't know. At the moment, every 2 to 3 years, he's producing. Jesus, what a collection of songs that would be. And with these, and looking at taking both into context, this came out in 2019, and his first was 2017. So this is his life in a oral diary. Yeah, a diary of what happened in his life up until, well, just before it was released. So, and then from 2019 to 2022, you've got his diary entries that he wants to share in, yeah, the song form. And if you can't listen to the music or just read the lyrics, it's profound, personal, lyrical, musical, sublime. And it is. It's it's wonderful. His insights. For me, still a young man, but it's probably a reflection of my age than his. But Cat Stevens at 76, still getting these insights, and I think he will. And it's just, yeah, it's good. It's a short video, but hey, life keeps on lifing, even sometimes you just want to stop the bus or stop the merry-go-round and get off and sit and think. And it is a good yeah, if you just want to chill and just listen to somebody else's life for about 40 minutes, it's really good. That's more than good. Sublime. So that's it. This isn't my best video I've ever done, but hey, we walk, we trip, we stumble, we get up again, and we carry on. You take care, brother. I'll see you soon.